Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 10 on the road to 1200 ELO on chess.com. So, if you watched the last episode, you would have seen that I tilted. I got in my head, I won the first game, but it led to 3 losses afterwards. So, I decided on a new rule for myself. I will only play 2 games if I win. But if I get 1 loss, then I might play another game. But if I get 2 losses, I will not continue playing, because I've noticed that when I lose 2 times in a row, it's mainly mental game. So when you are not in the right mental space, you tend to make more blunders and more mistakes. So let's get into the video. It's gonna be hopefully 2 wins, so 2 games for the episode. So let's get into it. So we are currently at K96 ELO. I went below 1100 on the last episode, so hopefully I can get back that ELO score. And we start off with white, playing D4. I don't know, is that like a free pawn? I don't know this specific opening, but it's a type of gambit. It looks like it. It's probably gonna. Now we won't, because then we'll just blunder his bishop. So, okay. Let's develop. Okay, I think he's planning to attack this way. So let me develop this one. It's gonna. Oh, my bishop is trapped. I'm actually lucky there. My bishop would have been trapped. So let me play this. Attack the bishop. His knight can't really move. Can move to the outskirts of the board. Can I just attack his queen? Should I infiltrate with my knight? And he's thinking of this. Which way should I move? Should I move my bishop here? Let's take. Oh, but then he could just take with the rook, protecting this. Now I can't move my knight to the square. That wasn't a good move. Let's take the knight. Okay. can take with a queen then. Maar rook is aan. Go check me. Take the pawn. There's no checks. Besides, with a knight. Why did he go with the rook though? That's what I don't understand. Okay. hung his queen. Please resign. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. I remember there was an episode where I missed where the opponent hung his queen, but I didn't make that same mistake now. And another thing I decided to do is I'll only be reviewing my games at the end, not straight after a match. So I don't know if that's gonna work, but let's just do it that for this episode. So let's get straight into another game. We had a W back above 1100. Now we start with white. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop C4, Italian game. Okay, fried liver. Okay. Just move back. Oh no. He'll take and then my knight is hanging as well. But then I can do that. If it takes, check with the king. But then he can just block with his knight again. Yeah, nah, that won't work. Wait, check? No, king takes. Check with queen, knight moves back. Yeah, no. Move my knight back here. Now I'm thinking of a tactic. So if I check and he blocks, take his thing, rook. That's the tactic I'm thinking of now. What is he thinking of? Taking here. Okay. He's thinking of castling as well. Okay, let's check. Should block. Okay, moves. Take. Okay, I don't get that. Does he have a check? Why'd he do that? Just so I can't castle. He can't check me like this, I'll just take his queen. What is he saying in the chat? He just put a queen emoji in the chat. I can also check him like this. If it doesn't take this, what else can he do? Knight moves. Move his knight here. Wait. If I check, block, discover, check. Okay, let's keep it simple. I think I should have checked him like this, to be honest, because he might just move. Okay. Can check like this. Probably just move here. And my knight is hanging. Okay, let's do this. If he moves down, check like this. If he moves this way, and I move the knight. Can give me a check like this. What I'm thinking is moving my queen back. But then I'll just hang it. Because he's probably thinking of this. I can do this. Okay, now he can't move his queen. So, only option is to trade. And I'm up material, so that's probably the best option. I don't see any checks you can give. The only check was with the queens. So now I can take. And I'm thinking of bishop here. Okay, that move I don't get. So attacking my bishop. Yeah. Steak. And it's also protecting that square though. But then I can just push up my pawn and open up my bishop. If I moved it, it was gonna fork me. Push the pawn. Okay. Think I should be promoting without being able to be stopped. Damn. Oh. There's a steak. Keep things simple.
Nog naar ons.
Two W's in a row. Is it even necessary to review these games? I'm not sure, but let's do it just so that I don't get ahead of myself. So let's go back to the first game. Let me quickly go to my games. Let's go to the first game. Okay, this game started off. What type of opening is this? I really don't know. But so far, I'm ahead. I actually trapped my bishop here. So if you just play g4, so I did land my piece, but he didn't realize that. So h, I did that. Okay. Taking his knight was actually better. Wait, why though? Oh, because then I have to move my queen. Wait, why am I down? If I did this. Oh, he could have taken my bishop. Okay, I see. There, I think he just miscalculated or something. But he hung his queen and I won. I think in that game I was quite lucky because the opponent didn't spot the checks that he could have made. for example here, instead of moving his knight, his thing, his rook, he could have moved his queen, check, have to block, and then take my bishop. That's why it's always important to look for checks. And even here, could have taken on e4, attacking my bishop as well, and taking a pawn, so I would have probably done this. Then it would have been mate in 2. See. So when he attacked my bishop, then I automatically thought I should move my bishop. So I always have to watch. The lesson I'm taking from that game is always to watch for opponent checks and tricks that they could do. Now for the second game of the episode, I think this was a very good game from my side because I captured a lot of his pieces, like in a row, especially that, wait, where is it? From here, especially from the scenario. If he had moved this king, it would have been mate in 1. So how long did it think? He thought for like, what, 15 seconds. Move his pawn, take. I really have no idea why he did that. I think he thought he could have checked me, but yes, I took his rook, gave a check, gave another check, and we traded queens. And I was up material. I'm only 10 points of material, so trading in that scenario was obviously good because I'm bound to win the end game. Let's see. We were just trading. I think here his knight was very tricky, forking my pieces, but he couldn't stop that, so. Oh, it was mate in 1. Damn. But I always look for a thing that was simple for me. Made sure not to stalemate. And that's it for the episode, guys. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you in the next one.